Hi, this is Bill Hinkle from the 13th Legislative District, and that's all of Kittitas County, almost all of Grant County, and a little bit of Yakima County, and I live in Cle Elum. Howdy, those of you back home, by the way. Now, there are a few issues I want to talk about this week. We're in, I think, week 5 of our legislative session for 2009. Let me give you 3 letters, VMT. Now, this should just absolutely send shivers down your spine when you hear these words, because what it stands for is Vehicle Miles Tax. That's right, there's a proposal going through Olympia right now to tax you based on how many miles you drive. Now, I've been to coffee shops with some of you and heard you complain about this concept, and let me tell you, I am here to oppose it. You think about the kind of miles we drive in rural areas in particular, those that are in farm service business, or those who I have 25 miles just to my office from where I live out in rural areas. This is really an unfair tax to us, and we think there has to be a better way to look at this. Now, this year, we also have before us some constitutional amendments that will actually help protect the taxpayers and set some parameters around the future state budgets. Remember 601? Yeah, it seems like we've kind of forsaken it here. Since I've been here, we've been looking for every way we can to get out of any parameters that are set by the taxpayers and initiatives. And we're in the middle right now of a $6 billion deficit that's due, largely because we spent money like drunken sailors on payday. No offense to those of you that were in the Navy. The first proposal, let's talk about that. It was Joint Resolution 4207, and that would limit the state spending limit for the fiscal year beginning in 2010. And then the fiscal limit would mirror the original language that was found in 601, limiting expenditures to an increase in the state's population and inflation growth over the previous 3 years. Now, if lawmakers had stayed true to the spirit and provisions of 601, we certainly wouldn't be where we are today. Our budget would be much easier to write, and I think it's going to be one of the things that's going to keep most of our time here. There's so few bills right now being passed out because we're wringing our hands about what to do about this budget. It's really the worst we've seen ever. Now, the second bill, let's talk about briefly. Joint Resolution 4208 would require a 2/3 vote from both the legislative bodies, that's the Senate and the House, for tax increases. Now, you, the voters of this state, you want to protect us, or you want us to protect you from tax increases by elected officials. You know, there's nothing that we joke about when we're in Olympia, make sure you hold on to your wallets. Well, it's never truer than this year. So you voted for 601. We, on our side of the aisle, want to make sure we protect that spirit of that initiative years ago. My fear is that we're going to do what we've always done, and that is try to get around this. We have 601, now we have initiatives 960 that's requiring a 2/3 vote, and I just can't imagine that we're not going to try to find a way around that either. Now, I say we, it's clearly not going to be us on this side of the aisle, but you're going to see the majority party do whatever they can to spend money. And I suspect you might even see some referendum coming out. So this is going to be an important year for us to understand who we are as a legislature and as people. Are we going to support the republic that we have, the constitutional republic, and make the tough decisions that people elected us to do, or are we going to pass things on by referendum and try to throw some guilt trip on you back home? I hope we don't do that. I appreciate you taking time to listen to me. It's a short time. We try to put a bunch in a little bit of time, but I do appreciate you taking time to watch. Please get on my webpage, give us a call, participate. If you want to come down, we'd love to assist you in your visit to Olympia and have you be part of the process. I really am honored to serve you and hope you're having a good week. Bye-bye now.